Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, hello. There we go. Good morning. Today we're drawing. As simple as that. Today's actually gonna be a very short stream. Not super short, but a little short because uh life no, but I have a lot of stuff to do outside of stream, so it's a bit of a pain at the moment. And I also got my period and I kind of hate life right now. And the only thing that can make me happy right now is drawing Amy Rose. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna draw Amy Rose. And life is good when you draw Amy Rose. So let me do that. And then our time. Hello, I do not know how to say your name. And HBO. Welcome in. I still don't know exactly how I like what I want to do. I kind of just want to doodle Amy. I feel like that's the way to go. Hi, hungry. You understand? Thank you. I appreciate that. Plus, sadly, soon we'll be going on a fucking break. That pisses me off. Because I'm gonna be out of town for a week. So there'll be a week of no streams. Sad. But for now, we get to enjoy. Why is my brush so big? And doodle a little Amy Rose. I'm gonna ignore the way I'm gonna do this because it feels so weird to do it this way still. Because I'm so used to drawing them in my style, but I'm trying to get better at drawing, like, on model. So I'm having to change the way I draw stuff. Oop, record. Plus, I haven't been super drawing a lot of Sonic stuff because I've had so much homework. And I am also planning something that will not. I can kind of discuss it, I guess. Because I would love to do a redesign of my VTuber and like a little whole rebrand, even though I love my model and I love my theme and all that stuff. I would love to do like a rebrand to like a really cool idea. So I've been drawing that in between all the schoolwork that I have. And it's taking a bit of time. Never checking in as always. But yeah, that is taking most of my time when it comes to drawing stuff out of class. And I'm also drawing, like, I'm doing so many comics right now, it's insane. I will eventually catch up to what I'm doing. Because I do have the comic idea that we were doing last week. But I haven't been able to touch it because of school. So I do gotta get on that. What are you in school for? Art? Yes. I'm an art student. Been for a long time. Which I have my opinions on art school, let's be honest. So the character model only honestly reminds me of a red panda, so I cannot wait to see what you come up with. Thank you. That I think that's one of the reasons why I want to change a little bit. It's still gonna be a bear. I'm just gonna put that out there. It's still gonna be a bear, but my favorite bears are black bears. I think they're really cute, and specifically like moon bears. So I would love to do something with that because I feel like I've been called a rodent more times than I can fucking count. Actually, no, that's a lie. I've been called a couple times and it pisses me off either way. Like, I've gone called a squirrel. I've gone called a hamster. I do not laugh at me, Neb. Do not laugh. Do not point and laugh at me. I do not like it. Like, the fuck you mean? I do not look like a squirrel. I do not look like a squirrel. And I do not look like a hamster. I can kind of see the red giving hamster, but that's about it. Not even red, it's orange. And that pisses me off. Oh, this is too long. So yeah, I wanna do a little, but it's gonna be a while, okay? It's gonna be a long, long time before I do it because I have way too many ideas, and I always end up changing a lot of stuff. So you getting the rocket treatment? No, but literally, the fuck you mean? I'm like a rodent. Rodent. Who do you think you are? Let's see. I guess technically the hair chunks would be this way. Will the gods treat me nicely today and let me do this on the first try? So far, it doesn't feel like they're on my side. Yeah, no, they're not on my side today. The gods are not on my side drawing this. Toji Fushiguro. Sure. Sure, man. That's so random. Yeah, it's not on my side today. I'm gonna have to redo this a couple times, most likely. To be honest, I should probably have my references out. I always draw with references. Let me open my references. Especially my newfound references of turnarounds from the models. Look at that. GG Key got him. They've been caught. They've been caught. Get rid of this specific layer. Is it this one? This one. There we go. Because now even with that I can see some changes that I need to do. This is a good side of having references. This feels like it needs to be higher up too. Bro got hit with the idol transformation. Dude, it's gonna happen a little bit, okay? It's my setup is a little scuffed when it comes to the drawing one. Huh? Huh indeed. Unless you're saying hi, cause hi. I always feel so bad for YouTube when banger music starts playing. Y'all cannot hear that. That's so sad. I do this world and I'm not looking back. Like this needs to be a little bigger. I'm not liking this. I'm restarting. Ain't that just the way? Maybe I need to make my brush a little smaller. I feel like that's what's tripping me out. I will say I do feel like I am allowed to like do video game music on YouTube, right? So I feel like I should be allowed to do the songs that I normally do. Because I most of the time we're just listening to the Sonic soundtrack. So maybe I just have to like see, maybe do a test run to see if it gets me in trouble or not. It didn't get me in trouble the one time I accidentally messed up and it did have music. So maybe it'll be okay. I feel like I need to turn this around, maybe. Just for the hair tough. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. I'm like procrastinating doing the hair tough. One of those days. And it's not really today I cannot draw. This is kind of crazy. One of those days, I guess. That kind of sucks because I have so much drawing to do. I feel like, where's my liquefy? She looks so bald. I don't like how bald she looks. I'm gonna do a different layer real quick. Just like very quickly. Do this as messy as I can to get the feel. Oh no, K4. Hopefully you're able to get that motivation, dude. I know it can be hard to like when you're not motivated to do stuff. Trust me. Been there many times. Especially I feel like music is so tough. When I was a kid, I used to love like um am I in the correct layer? Why does it look so weird? Oh, it's because of this. But when I was a kid, I used to like I wanted to try to make up songs and stuff because I was a big Adventure Time fan and I wanted to like well, I still am. And I wanted to like do my own Adventure Time songs and stuff. Girl, I was just copying the melody and like changing up the lyrics. It was not great. Just thinking about bills gives me motivation. That is so real. That is actually so real, Zachary. It's like I gotta do it. I like how animated it already looks like such a oh thank you. I I'm struggling a little bit, but it's okay. Anything for Amy Rose. I love drawing her. It's actually so funny. I was talking to one of my professors and I was asking for some advice to like be a more on model and stuff, and I was like, as you can tell, I like Amy Rose. And bro just went, really? I never would have guessed. Half of my portfolio is Amy Rose. Rawr. Welcome, Inti. Feel like the ears are giving me so much trouble right now. This one, not that much. Maybe it's just the angle a little bit, and they're a little thick. But other than that. And what am I gonna do for the bottom? I still don't know. Don't ask me. Oh, I thought that was my eraser. I still have no clue what I'm gonna do for the actual pose. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-da-dum. Well, I also kind of want to draw maybe some Tangle and Whisper since I've actually never drawn them. Maybe just Tangle because I love Tangle, but we'll see. Let's see. What do I want to do? This is what I call poor planning. Is that the We Made menu hand? Yes. Think the announcement channel on Discord was accidentally made private? No! I'll make sure to check that out. It should work. Like, it should be with the, oh, wait, you're right. You're right. View. And, no. There we go. I think it should work now. I could be wrong. But, hopefully it works. But yeah, I've had my mouse cursor be the Wii like hand as like my cursor for like a while now. And I thought it would be funny to use it as like my drawing thing for stream as well. I feel like a post like this is kind of cute. I just need to figure out what to do with her hands. Ooh, how about doing some classic flirtatious vibe with her holding their hands together? Maybe. Hmm. I think maybe something like I'm still thinking it through, but something like that could work. Maybe even kick one of her feet back. Have it be like this is such a basic Amy pose, but we are just doodling. Maybe something like that. We're gonna ignore how bad it looks at the moment, okay? I think the announcement channel also has the same issue. I tried to fix it. Oh my gosh. No, that one should work. It says that it is visible for people. Weird. I'll work through it. I don't know why it should be working. This is basically the vibe, right? I could even where are my other Amy's? Reveal them to me. I have like every angle of Amy Rose. Okay, maybe not that one. Where's that one? There we go. Where's my 3/4? Do I? Okay, there it is. It's turned around, that's why. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, I feel like this is typical Amy pose, but it could work. Bim, 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 bim. Ba-da-ba-da-bim-bim. Mhm. Da-da-da-da-da. You mirrored what I thought. You mirrored what I thought perfectly. Hey, it's a pretty standard pose, I would say. I think I need to make her dress a little bigger. I love how messy my fucking drawing sketches are at first. I feel like most people would look at my sketches and be like, "What am I looking at?" But it makes perfect sense to me. Oh, not what I wanted to get rid of, but it's okay. Hmm. Okay. Mhm. I don't think I need that. Well, you also gotta understand that I'm not an Amy sim, no offense. Why would that be an offense? What? I'm also not an Amy simp, I just love Amy. Your sketches make complete sense compared to others I've seen. I think it depends. My comic sketches, like, if I... Let me open the comic that we were doing. Some of these, I even... Oh, wrong layer. Oh my gosh, please. Can you not do this to me? Okay. Some of these make no sense. No sense. Very interesting culture. What do you mean? What could you possibly mean by that? But yeah, it really just depends on what I'm drawing. That is true, T. That is true. I do explain while I'm doing it, so it probably makes more sense. But if, like, anybody saw them with no context, they'll be like, what am I looking at? The fuck is Omega PNG in one of them? Dude, I will have to add the fuck ass PNG. Because I refuse to draw Omega, I swear to god. I do gotta learn to draw him though, but not today. Not ever. Not in a couple years. Feel like oh. How does one do the hands in this pose? Gonna do some fuck ass hands first, I guess. She's rather just be this with no context and I'm in fact lost. Yeah, that's the thing. If you see them without context, it's just like, what? Especially my comic like thumbnails. My thumbnails make absolutely no sense. There's oh my gosh. I mm, no, I'm gonna go back to the like the Sonic ones. Because we did these on stream. Like, let's be honest. Let's be honest. With no context of me explaining what's going on in every one of them, people are gonna be like, oh, uh, sure, sure. But once I actually do like pencils, it will make sense, I promise. Ordering through the Taco Bell drive-through, don't say anything sus. Uh, uh, Baja Blast freezy up your ass. Sorry. I don't even know what that was. It wasn't even that funny. But I kind of want a Baja Blast Freezy. And you get me one. Actually, I ordered Taco Bell relatively recently, and I ordered two Baja Blast Freezies, and they got me the other fuck ass flavor that's blue. That pissed me off. Sleeper agent activation. It wasn't even that funny. I couldn't come up with anything. I was just thinking about Baja Blast Freezies because they're the best. I love Baja Blast Freezies, bro. Back when I used to live back home, whenever we would visit the states, like, you know, I live in Mexico. We got better tacos. we we literally, like, I'm from Mexico. Like, come on now. But whenever I came to the states, I would love to go to Taco Bell because of the Baja Blast Freezies. Because in Mexico, we didn't, well, nowadays I think they do sell it, but we didn't have fucking Mountain Dew, and I had an obsession with Mountain Dew. So, like, the first time I tried a Baja Blast Freezy, I was like, my life has been changed. I will forever and always love this drink. Okay? And every time I went to the States, I will get it. Every single time. Cheese. Pitch that to Taco Bell marketing, Baja Blast suppositories. It would work. Oh, really? Better taco? No, not better tacos. Like, Mexico has better tacos, 100%. That's where they were invented. Taco Bell is just, they're just yummy, but they're not great tacos. I actually would question anybody that says Taco Bell has better tacos than Mexico. My European ass cannot comprehend it because at least my country doesn't have Taco Bell. Dude, Taco Bell is, like, it's good. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy a good Taco Bell. But nothing will compare to actual Mexican tacos. How the fuck does her fuck ass shoes look in this angle? Do I have the... Do I have the... I have one where I post her shoes a lot. So... It's because it's turned around, that's why, okay. Let me go ahead and make this a little bigger. This is the good thing about Clip Studio Paint. Look at how fun this is. I can just post her shoes. The only drink I know, it's the McDonald's Sprite. Dude, it's really good. I need to find an actual Mexican version of myself now. I mean, Taco Bells are, I mean, Taco Bells. Tacos are Mexican, bro. I don't... I'm trying to see, how do I want to do this? Let me actually use it like this. And maybe I turn all of her around, like the whole model. She looks broken right now. It's okay. Hey, Amy, stand up, girl. I'm trying to do this. There we go. I might just have to restart this. Didn't anyone make this song or at least the Songs of Frontiers? I wouldn't know. This is I don't know. I would be lying if I try to tell you anything about it. I have no clue. Let me go over to my Sonic models. Amy. I'm even gonna do it like this instead. Like, that can stay like that right now. And I'm just gonna add it on my actual canvas that I'm working on right now. So that I can look at the shoes better. Look at how fun this is. There she is. Cheese. Let us turn her around a little bit. I just need to get her shoes in the position that I need them. Like, look at how fun it is to just pose her. Not what I wanted to do. That's okay. I feel like I need to make her, like, a little more upwards, maybe. Technically, it would be from, like, here. Yeah, look at how nice this is gonna help me. Then, ha, ha. Then from here. Okay, it's not the exact pose, but I'm looking just for the shoes, okay? I'm not looking at anything else. Because I am terrible at drawing shoes. That's something I need to get better at when it comes to Sonic characters. Because, like, oh my god, they're mostly shoes. I'm kind of trying to copy a one-to-one, but, like, it's... it's not as big as it's over here. It should be a little smaller. Just want to get the general idea through. Hmm. I think it's because it needs to be a little... Hmm. Good question. Birria tacos or just regular tacos? I am more of like tacos al pastor type of person. I'm not the biggest fan of birria tacos. I think they're delicious, but there's just better tacos out there. Like a good tacos al pastor, mwah, delicious. Actually, what are everyone's like favorite tacos? Because I feel like everybody has like different tastes when it comes to them, and I'm a very picky eater despite it all. And I love tacos al pastor or carne asada, but other than that, I'm very picky. I actually eat like an actual fucking toddler. So, like, I just eat mac and cheese and some chicken nuggets. Never had them? Oh, dude. You need to get on that. I think these sheets look a little big. They are so huge. I'm gonna make them slightly smaller. You should get on that. Tacos are the best. Beautiful, iconic, delicious. So, yeah, that looks a lot better. Interesting. If mac and cheese were a common thing in the country, I would probably be addicted to it because I've had some and it's delicious. Dude, mac and cheese? Oh my god, is mac and cheese delicious, bro? I've never really liked mac and cheese until like my 20s, and oh, I love it so much. Oh, you made me crave mac. Now I'm craving mac and cheese, bro. Should I order food? I might order food. Because like I try to not to order that much food in general. I did order sushi last night, but because it's Sushi Monday. It's Sushi Monday. uh, and I wanted to skip class and didn't, so I rewarded myself with Sushi Monday. I'm a very simple person, okay? Ooh, mac and cheese fest? Wait, that sounds so fun. I, ooh, how do I ask this? How did you even find out that there's a mac and cheese fest? Is it like a common thing where you're from? Do not dox yourself. I feel like this is looking alright, but I feel like the hands should be doing something else. And the arms are pretty short. Need to be like over here probably. Facebook page. Okay, that makes sense. Like a Facebook page. Yeah. What's your go-to hot sauce? And I know you got one. I'm about to disappoint the fuck out of you. I'm about to disappoint you. I am a bad fucking Mexican, okay? I do not like hot stuff. I like a couple hot things, but I hate sauces. I don't even like ketchup. I'm really bad with sauces, okay? I just don't like them. All it takes to convince me to do something is just a can of Coke or Monster. You're so real, T. You're so real for that. Okay, okay, Zachary. No doxing though. Do not dox yourself. But yeah, I'm terrible with sauces. I've never been a sauce type of girl. And my parents call me a fake Mexican because I'm such a picky eater. Because I genuinely just don't like sauce. I do like spicy things, don't get me wrong. But the fuck is this song? Seaside Hill. Get out of here, girl. Kind of Arizona tea is the ultimate content. Okay, but what tea though? That's the what tea? Haha, get it? No, but what tea? That I feel like that affects the answer as well. There's one Arizona tea that is the best, okay? One of the best ones out there ever. To be honest, there's also the best monster ever, but I know people will fight me about it. Because I have a favorite one. Because I have a sweet tooth. We only got basic honey over here. Oh, that is so sad. That is so sad, T. Because strawberry kiwi, mwah. The mango one, mwah. The watermelon one, the best one. Disappointed, and I'm actually happy to hear you say it because you're mine. Yeah, I mean, I want to be as honest as I can, and I am a picky eater, and I have an insane sweet tooth, so I tend to just eat sweet things rather than spicy things. We're talking about Arnold Palmer. No, no. Well, I actually have never tried the Arnold. I think I tried it once and it was good, but it's just the watermelon one. Oh my god. Is it Pipeline Punch? No, no, guys. Watermelon. The sweeter the Arizona, the fucking better. I'm telling you, I have a big fucking sweet tooth. I'm trying to see what I want to do with the hands. This idea. What if I just? Mhm. Maybe we change it to something more like this. That looks a little weird on it, but oh, the monster? No, the monster is the mango one as well. In my opinion, the best monster flavor is the mango loco. It's so good, but it's so sweet, and I know a lot of people don't like it when it's that sweet. Kasine, welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, also Kasine. I know you already finished your card, right? So, if for everybody who doesn't know, over on Twitch we have a daily check-in, and if you finish that check-in, you get a silly little drawing that you can redeem over on the Discord server, which by the way, we have a Discord server, isn't that so cool? It's a baby Discord server. I did finish it twice. Then you deserve two! You can redeem them if you would like to over on Discord. That's actually hilarious because I'm the opposite. I have a very selective amount of sweets I like, but spice will always be nice. I feel like there's people that are like that all the time. I feel like I meet a lot of people that are like, oh, I actually hate sweet things. Like my best friend of like my life, they don't like sweets. They don't like chocolate. And I'm like, you're crazy. I pretty much will drink all monsters, but the juice and punch ones are the favorites because they're so sweet and yummy. Again, sweet things are the best, am I right? Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. I'm fit. I looked away. Okay, but I feel like maybe, yeah, I feel like maybe we go for this type of pose for Amy instead. Because I feel like this feels a little more, I don't know. I just also don't know how to do the hands. I'm like struggling with it. That feels cute too, right? That feels cute. It could be, yeah. Yeah, that feels cute. And then we could do her rings. That's why we're all here. Oh, that's so sweet of you. Thank you. Give her a big puffy gloves so they don't require a lot of detail. Dude, I wish, but she actually like wears normal clothes, sadly. I feel like it's so sad. I talked with a Sonic artist, right? Because I was like, "Do you mind giving me some tips and tricks on how to get better at like drawing on model and stuff?" And I showed him. Let me open it. I think I mentioned this last time, but I'll mention it again. You know, I was like trying to get some advice on like how to draw more on model and all that stuff. And they were like, "I like this. This is really cute. Like this is really cute. The pigtails would never work. Don't do that." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I cannot be changing that much of the canon. J-Screw, I can't do anything after doing the frog react. Why is the Discord breaking? Okay, I'll fix it, I swear. Not right now, but I'll fix it right after stream. Make sure. I'll make sure it works, okay? Discord's new, okay? It's new. I had checked it before, and they're like, and it should work, but you can't do your pick your rolls. Okay, that will make sense. I'll make sure to check it after stream so that. But I got it. What do you mean Discord? Well, Discord is kind of dead, huh? I wonder where we're gonna all migrate whenever Discord like officially dies. I was thinking like PictoChart, you know, back from the DS. I feel like we should bring that back. But does it have? Okay, perfect. I'll make sure to check it. Ooh, Hungry. I don't think I've actually ever heard of that. Maybe I did, but maybe in another language. Let me see. I'm Googling. Oh, it's just like, oh, it's just chocolate covers cherries. Wait, that sounds so cute. That actually sounds really good. Cherries are really good. I like cherries. Funny enough, the inevitable redesign and rebrand of this channel might have something to do with cherries. Oh, who said that? Who said that? Not me. No one heard that. Yes. Ooh, self-hosted server. Honestly, that might actually have to be the way to go. It is so sad to see the downfall of Discord. But hey, what can we really do about it besides just watch it fall? No one look at how badly this hand's gonna be drawn, okay? I don't like drawing hands, and I don't want to put too much effort right now. I don't like the angle. Like this angle more. I don't want to put effort into the hand. We'll see, Hunger. We'll see. I didn't say anything. Let's be honest. I mean, to be fair, this redesign that I want to do in this like rebrand will not happen in like probably a year. I cannot even be like, I cannot even joke. It's gonna be like a long time. But I'm already starting to work on it, so maybe not that far in the future, but definitely not anytime soon. I already self-hosted an MC in Valheim server, so a VC one won't be too much of a hassle. And that works, especially if you're already like used to doing stuff like that. Okay, this looks cute. Don't look at the hands. Don't pay attention to the hands, okay? It looks cute, and you don't need to pay attention to how the hands look, okay? Let me go ahead and make the head a little small, because now looking at it, I like stood back and it looks too big. Nothing that a little shrinking cannot do. I feel like her dress could be a little bigger too. You guys want to see a magic trick? Line are done! Just kidding. Ugh. Back hurts. No, but I also will not be doing it like that. It's just a pretty easy way to put stuff. I've gone back to an old brush that I really liked, and it feels really nice. I haven't used it in a long time. But I like to do this sometimes so that I can pick my colors after. And it doesn't have to be like such a hassle. Though this time we're gonna try something. We're gonna grab colors straight from the model and see how that treats us. Because another point that this artist gave me was like, because you know, in fanon we like to change a couple things when it comes to colors for characters. And I like to change shadow a lot. I actually draw shadow mostly in warmer colors. And if I do draw him in like his actual colors, I tend to make his muzzle a little darker because it just feels nice. And the Sonic artist was like, "No, don't do this. It's a no-no. It's an absolutely big no-no. You have to stick to what they look in canon if you want to like actually work for like working for Sonic." And I'm like, "Okay." My headcanons, they're gone. Oh, Oreo cake, dude. That sounds so good. That actually sounds so yummy, the fuck? I've been craving Oreos for like, I'm not even joking, for like 2 weeks. But I'm trying to stay more healthy. And so I haven't been really. I have been getting snacks, but I'm just finishing the snacks that I have at home. I feel like this looks so off right now, but it's okay. I'll tweak the colors after. But yeah, I've been craving Oreos so bad. Especially, I'm in my period right now. It's not TMI. And I crave so much chocolate right now. Not to be stereotypical, but oh my gosh. The jar of Nutella that's in my counter looks real nice right about now. Okay. Kind of just grab the colors from there. I don't know if I like them, but I feel like the pink can be a little bit of a harder pink. Is this better? Yeah. Ha. Ha. Need a Dairy Queen Oreo? Do not say that to me. Do not say that to me because I would love a Dairy Queen right now. I have been craving that too. What do you mean the Nutella always looks good? Listen, sometimes I'm not craving Nutella, okay? Sometimes I don't care. But this time I see it and I'm like, that looks so yummy right now. I swear sometimes I'm just like, I could go for it. And now I'm just like, mm. Oh, thank you, Bubble Wand. It's my little Amy Rose. I do love drawing Amy Rose. I feel like I should move on to like line art though. I'm just doing the colors to get a feel of what I want. It always takes me so off guard that her nose is so round. To the European mind, Nutella is a sacred relic. Oh, that is true. You guys don't like it's rare for you guys, right? I don't like that her nose is so round. It's like the story that I was telling earlier. Nowadays you definitely can find Mountain Dew in Mexico. But back in the day, you could not find it to save your fucking life unless you wanted to pay a shit ton of import fees. So like the only way I could get Nutella was not Nutella. Mountain Dew was when I came to the States. So to me, Nutella is very important. What if one day you color swapped all the characters in Sonic, giving Sonic Amy's color palette, Shadows getting Eggman. Ooh, wait, that could be kind of cool. Ooh, I actually like that. I feel like I've seen a couple people do it. I mean, I feel like it would look so weird, no? Because like Amy would just be if you give Amy Sonics, I mean, it's still red and white. So like the only thing that would change would be the pink to blue because they also both have green eyes. It's not super common in my country. Yeah. That sucks honestly. Nutella is so good. Nutella's overrated? Get at it. No, just kidding. I feel like everybody has their opinions though. I know people that absolutely fucking hate Nutella, and as a picky eater, I'm not allowed to judge what people like. Like, I'm just not. I am the chicken nugget type of gal, so I am not allowed to criticize anybody on their opinions on food. When I don't even like ketchup. Bubble One, I'm also on Team Nutella. I don't think I've actually tried Biscoff spread. Amy being swapped with Vector? Ooh. I'm trying to think of Vector's colors right now. What the fuck are Vector's colors besides green? Vector, the crocodile. Oh, he's yellow and red. Oh, wait, that actually could look so cute. I'll think about it and see if I'll do it. Skip is just Listen, I finally someone that understands. Mostly, I don't like ketchup because I don't like vegetables. I'm a child. But I the idea of making, for example, fries soggy. Ugh, ugh, disgusting. Like I don't know. I just can't wrap my head around it. That people actually like doing that to themselves. Soggy fucking fries. Texture is also a big part of me, but like I hate stuff with a lot of texture, and I cannot stand some textures, bro. Like, and that is just my neurodivergency. I cannot stand some textures. Like cream soup, I visibly gag. I cannot look at it. The smell alone makes me want to vomit. I'm also extremely picky, but more of the no veggies on my burger. Hey, that's literally me too. I don't like veggies on my burger, but I also just don't like veggies. I'm a child. It's crazy. Like, it's just texture and flavor for me is like one of the biggest things. I am the person that like if you're like, "Oh, you should try this," and I ask you what it is, if you don't tell me what it is, I am not fucking trying it. Like, if you're being like, "No, just try it, you'll like it." No, I'm not touching it. I'm actually avoiding it even more now. Because the fuck you mean you cannot tell me what it is? What do you mean? Soggy fries, you already lost at the jump. No amount of ketchup will fix that. Exactly. Like, ooh, I just hate soggy fries. I just hate them. That's a recent mushroom Vegemite are disgusting to me. Yeah, but Vegemite, like from what I've heard, because I've never tried it, it just tastes bad. You're supposed to combine it with other things, right? And like, I've always been accused of not actually liking stuff that I like because I put a lot of like, for example, sushi. I put a lot of soy sauce in it. I like soy sauce, so people are like, "So you don't like sushi? You just like soy sauce?" No, I like both. I like my sushi to be drenched. I'm sorry. Or I love salt and I love like putting lime on stuff. So people be like, "Oh, so you don't like what you're actually eating? You just like the salt or you just like the lime?" No, I like how they both taste together. Is that such a big concept? Dude, teriyaki sauce is really good. That one I will accept. There's some sauces that I don't like, but teriyaki I do like. Like I'm picky, but not that picky, I would say. Let me changing where the eyes go because I don't like how I did them in the sketch now. Not really liking how this is turning out, TBH honest. But I'm gonna keep going because today's gonna be a shorter stream, sadly. So I want to get this drawing done, and that will be it for today because I do have a lot of stuff. But I did want to do a stream today. I'm just trying to do as much work as I can. Hmm. Yeah, I don't like how this is looking, like at all. I think I see why. You know what? We're gonna do the good old cleaning up the sketch. Because I don't want to do line art today. I'm kind of not feeling it. Plus, since I sketch with this one instead of my regular brush, life is a lot easier. Because, okay, this is so picky of me, but one of my favorite things to do is just like erase with the same brush that I draw, which is very easy with Clip Studio because I have it toggled where like if you guys can see kind of see over my head, it like you're able to draw and then you can click a button and it'll change to the blank one so it will work as like an eraser. And that is like one of my favorite things about Clip Studio that I can do pretty easily. You can do it in Photoshop as well, I'm pretty sure. But I don't use Photoshop to be honest that much. Um and it makes it so much easier because it's the same brush so you continuously have the same texture. And I like that. It makes it so much easier, especially when you're doing stuff like this or when you're coloring. The brush that I love this brush with all my life because I love the way it draws. It's this one. It's this one. I love the texture. I really enjoy it. But as you can tell, it's red. The actual brush itself is red. So no matter what color I choose, it will always be red. And that's a bit of a pain in the ass. And then also, since it's textured and it's like a very weird opacity, if you go to erase, look at how like it's so it's so many passes that you would have to do to actually be able to erase with it. So I have to go back to my eraser. And could I have a eraser that has texture? Yes, but I want the exact texture. But I cannot do that. I cannot do that. So going back to this brush has been very nice because I can just use the same brush with the same texture to erase and to draw. And I feel at peace doing that. And that's my rant about brushes. Because I love that brush, but the actual like texture is a color and it pisses me off a little bit. Wait, talk about scary movie. I say that. I just saw the conversation in chat in the YouTube chat. Didn't Scary Movie just get a trailer for a new movie? Because I know they announced the movie a long time ago, but it didn't get like a trailer. I've never watched those movies, even though I'm a horror fan. But I did see that they got a trailer. I didn't watch it, to be fair, but I feel like I should. I need to watch all of them first, though. I am a completionist. I need to watch all the things before I like actually watch the new stuff. That's what happened with Saw. Oh my god. When Jigsaw was coming out back in the like 20 what was it, 2016, 2017? I don't remember the exact date, but I was getting into my horror movie kick because I do love horror movies. And I had never watched Saw, but I saw that Jigsaw was coming out. And I was very happy. I was very excited, but I had never seen Saw. So I was like, okay, the movie comes out on Friday. I have 5 days to watch all 7 movies, to watch Jigsaw. So I went out of my way to watch the first movie first. And I was like, this is genius. It's a beautiful movie, amazingly executed. Beautiful. I love this. And then I watched the rest of the movies in the span of 2 days. I think I slept a total of like 3 hours daily because I would wake up to take my bus to school, watch it on my phone on the way to class. Since I sat in the back, I would watch it during class, and I watched all of the movies in the span of 2 days without like stopping. And then I went to watch Jigsaw, and it was beautiful. They they made a date them joke in the first 5 seconds. Interesting. I don't, well, I guess that's the whole point of Scary Movie, right? They're like they're parodies and they tend to be on the more offensive side, right? I say offensive, but I more like like making fun of other people all the time, right? At least that's what I've seen. To be honest, I've never seen them. So, it's one of those things that I just kind of know from clips, like the grudge scene. That one I've seen. Dark jokes, yeah. It's not necessarily my type of humor, so I guess I will have to see. Okay, why are we in boss battle music over here? Dark, Dumb, and Dangerous. Okay. I might give it a shot. But I don't know. Like, it's so funny. Like, I am the woke friend, and I'll proudly say that. I am the woke friend. Uh, and but mind you, my whole friend group is woke, so I don't like. We're all the woke friends. Uh, I watched Treasure. No, oh my gosh, what is it called? We just watched it literally like 2 days ago. Um, National Treasure, right? And very fun movie, very fucking silly. Really enjoyed it. But the misogyny was crazy. Like, there was like a point where I'm like, okay, he's being kind of charming. It's very obvious that he's gonna get paired up with the only woman in the cast because that's just how 2000s movies are. And the way they went about it was like, okay, he's being pretty charming. It's kind of cute, whatever. And then he just starts being a raging misogynist, calling like telling her to shut up and like acting like she's like an object or something. And I'm like, where the fuck did this come from? It made me so upset. I was like, it would have been a 10 out of 10 movie because I love dumb movies. I adore them. I love me a silly good film, right? My favorite one of my favorite movies ever is Looney Tunes Back in Action. Like I love silly stupid movies. But that I was just like, "Oh. Oh. Misogyny truly just seeps into every aspect of our lives. It's crazy." Um and that upset me, but the movie was still fun. Ridiculous, but fun. To people like us, Goofy movie is just a movie. Real, real. That's how I feel. I heard that this scary movie is more on the reference side of things. Okay, that sounds about right. Because from what I've seen, it's just like always pick, poking fun at like the actual horror movies. Because it is a critique on horror movies in a way, from what I can tell. So I can see that. But I feel like even if we were talking about like, because I'm a big defender of Scream, even though I will not be seeing Scream 7, and I recommend nobody else does either because it's a shit movie made with AI, and their actual morality is in question given the fact of how they treated Melissa Barrera. But um I love the first one so much. It's one of my favorites, and I think it's a great parody of horror. Like cuz that's what it is. It's a critique on horror. And I feel like a lot of people don't realize that. And it's like it's literally talking about tropes. It's literally referencing other movies and making fun of them. And that's the whole point of the movie. And a lot of people miss that because they're like, "Oh my god, Ghostface hot," and it pissed me off. It's such a genius movie. Forever and always, Scream One defender. Everybody supersonic racing. Yeah, this is looking a lot better now that I'm cleaning it up. Though I do feel like this ear. Yeah, that feels a little better. Ooh, it's taking like 20 years? Okay. It needs to be a little more like that. Mm. They brought in older characters. By the way, this time they can't say it's not a parody of those movies. Okay. That's kind of fun. I did see one clip that had, I think it was Jason and Ghostface, funny enough. But I haven't watched the actual trailer. I would have to actually give it a watch. I just saw a screenshot of Jason in a subway. Which, like, fair enough. Oh, even like art? That's interesting. I have my own opinions about Terrifier, but that's so interesting. I have to actually look at the trailer to make my own opinion though. Of scary movie and actually watch the movies. I'm such a completionist when it comes to stuff like that. Like I said, I watched all of the Saw movies just to watch Jigsaw, but also I it happens also with stuff that I don't like. I the Conjuring universe. Oh my gosh, I hate the Conjuring universe with like a burning passion. I I did make it upon myself, take it upon myself to watch all of the Conjuring universe movies so that I could thoroughly judge it. And I've watched way too many. I actually fucking despise them. They're so bad. But I made that was like a thing that I made myself. I could have just been like, "Oh yeah, I watched the first two and I thought they were ass, so I never watched anymore." But no. I literally was like, I must watch all of them so I can judge them accordingly and tell people how shitty they are and why. Like, what's wrong with me? Why do I do this to myself? But to be fair, I haven't kept up with them. The moment they like announced that the fucking Curse of La Llorona was part of the Conjuring universe, I was like, okay, now you're just taking something from another culture. Like, fuck you. My culture, actually. Like, what? So I didn't watch that one, but I am very passionate about horror movies. I love horror movies. Wait, this is peak? What specifically? My little doodle? Because if so, thank you. I be drawing. If I had done actual line art, this would have been a lot quicker, but I cannot be bothered today to actually do fan art. Fan art. To do line art. I have so much work to do. Yep, I love it. Oh, thank you, Trooper. Thank you. I like drawing Amy. She's my favorite character to draw in all the franchise. I'm gonna delete all of this actually. And make this look a little better. It's so funny whenever I talk about horror movies and well, and movies in general because I am pretty much like someone who loves movies, but I have such a specific taste in movies. It's kind of dumb. It's kind of all over the place, but my best friend who is like she is the film bro. Like she is literally a film student, but she's the like normal type of film student, which is a crazy thing to think about. Um, but she's like, "Oh no, you have a very distinct taste. I understand it. It's crazy. You just like a certain type of movies and you stick to them, and that's cool." And I'm like, "Thank you, I guess." More of a Candyman type of guy. Like the newer one or the older one, if I'm thinking correctly. The Conjuring was the one that freaked me out. I just feel like the Conjuring are not good, you know? She respects autism. She does, because she also is autistic. She has to. No, but for me, The Conjuring is just, oh my gosh. They just have to cram so much into one. And also, the Warrens are pieces of shit. I don't care. They're real people. They took advantage of so many families, you know? I hate them. I hate them. Old? Okay. I don't think I've actually ever seen the old one. I did like the newer one though. It's freaky. I like it. And but what was I gonna say? But yeah, like The Conjuring to me is just like they try so hard to put so many things into one place because the Warrens are fucking like shitters. Like they take advantage of like every single one of their quote unquote clients that they had. I think they're just full of shit. And them having movies just pisses me off even more. Cause like it's literally like the first movie, if I'm remembering correctly, it's this family is getting haunted by something in their house. And they go investigate it, and there's like a ghost. But then there's also the ghost of a witch. But that witch also sacrificed herself and her baby to Satan. So the baby is also a ghost. But also, there's a burial ground under the house. So there's ghosts from like a civil war. Like, what the fuck are we on about? Like, genuinely. You do not need to put that many ghosts in one house. Like, even Amityville Horror did it better. Where it's like so much shit, but it's like it's at least consistent. What the fuck you mean? There's a ghost, and then there's a witch's ghost who actually sacrificed herself to Satan, and then there's a baby ghost because of the ghost. Like, they got lost in the sauce. Exactly. Like, there is too much going on, and I don't like it. I prefer when stuff gets, like, centralized to, like, one thing, rather than, here is 30,000 things in one room, and I hope you enjoy. Fucking yes and type shit. Exactly! Like, the fact that they were like, okay, there's the ghost of a witch. Okay, whatever. Sure, why not? And then they were like, oh, she sacrificed herself to Satan. And her baby was also sacrificed to Satan. So the baby's also a ghost. An evil ghost. And when they revealed the house being on a burial ground, they just lost me. They lost me. Like oh my god, I hate the Conjuring movies. They're so bad. Also, I deleted the whole hand because it looked ugly. But oh my god, they piss me off. I'm gonna redraw the hand here. If I can draw, that is. So basically Satan was sacrificed to Satan. Kinda? It's like, I think it was like this woman became a witch and she mind you, I haven't watched this. What was the last time I watched The Conjuring? Because I did watch it relatively recent. I watched it, I think, in October. I'm opening my letterbox. The Conjuring. Reviewer log again? No. View activity. I watched it October 9th of 2025 for my Halloween marathon. Genuinely, it was so bad still. Like, I even try to, give it the benefit of the doubt. Because, sometimes you think back at movies and you're like, oh, that was really good. And then you look at it again and it's like, oh, it's actually not that good at all. Like, what? What was I thinking? And that has happened to me with a couple horror movies where I'm like, you know what? It's not as good as I remember it. It's just not that great. Or like the first time I ever watched Insidious, I thought it was really good. I was like, this is a great movie. I really, really enjoy it. And then I watched it when I actually got into horror movies, and I was like, oh, this is not a good movie. But then again, that it also all comes down to taste. Some people love the Conjuring movies. I don't understand why. But some people do, and that's okay. Just have bad taste, and that's no, just kidding. But yeah, it's all up to taste. I know some people cannot handle that much horror and they prefer more surface level jump scares. I personally love horror movies that make you think more, and I like more psychological horror, but that's just my taste. So it's like I cannot have everybody love that type of horror. Rewatching horror movies, I find some more funny than scary. Yeah, that happens to me too. Oh, what was the movie that I remember when I rewatched one movie and I was like, okay, but that was funny though. I like that. I think it was fucking my first watch of The Evil Dead. Oh my god, I had so much fun. And recently I watched Evil Dead 2. That shit was so fun. I love it. It was so fun. There's movies I cannot remember for the life of me, and it was somewhat realistic horror where the kids have to go to their grandparents. Oh, I know exactly which one you're talking about. It's I don't remember the name of it on top of my head. But yeah, the like it and like the grandma was naked half of the time. Hands are gonna be the end of me, dude. Trust me, same. But I'm trying. Oh, The Visit. The Visit. That was the name of it. Hungry. It was The Visit. I watched that shit in theaters. I watched that shit in theaters and I was giggling the whole time. It was so fucking weird. I'm talking granny chasing grandson underneath the house. Yeah, I believe it was like they they like the mother is estranged with her parents, which are the grandparents. So she decides to send her kids to them to like bond and be like, like, oh, you guys never really knew them, so like you guys are going for like a week or some bullshit. And she just kind of sends her kids without like even making sure they get there safely. They're like 13. And it turns out the grandparents were not the real grandparents. They were some random fucking people who were crazy. I think they literally explained it like they're just mentally ill. And they just like it's basically like the grandpa being like, "Don't leave your rooms at night, kids. Your grandma acts a little crazy when it's midnight." And she's naked all the time just running. It's crazy. It's a fucking hilarious movie. I was rewatching the first Halloween and giggling at how fuck us. Dude, I love rewatching Halloween. Oh my god. Halloween. A rewatch of Halloween is always so fun. It's such a ridiculous fucking movie. Oh my gosh. It's such a ridiculous fucking movie and I fucking love it. Like, Michael is just fucking doing it for the love of the game. And honestly, I love him. I fucking love him. I like the soundtrack is iconic. The scenes are fucking ridiculous. Like my cinematography fan, no fan, my cinematography friend watched it and she was like, "That was a shit movie. Like it's so ridiculous, it's stupid." And I'm like, "That's why it's good. It's ridiculous. The premise is dumb. Like this random kid who just killed his sister became evil incarnate and is just stalking this random girl. Yeah, that's fucking funny. Like what is going on?" And I love it. It's such a good movie. I love me some Mikey. I just love ridiculous horror movies like Evil Dead. Oh, that shit was so fun. Kid Michael was playing like the point of view of like Kid Michael. That is so funny. It was meant to be a proof of concept movie that was very successful and awesome. Exactly. Like it's such a silly movie. I love it. I have so much love for it. I will say a lot of horror movies lose themselves in their sequels, and I think Halloween is one of those. I never really watched all of them. I watched the 2018 one in theaters. I think it's Halloween Kills. This hand is not looking good, by the way, but it's okay. I think it was Halloween Kills, and it was just like one of those that I was just like, okay, this is not great, but it's okay. It's whatever. I liked how it looked better, so I'm just gonna leave it how it is, like this. Whatever. It's just a sketch. It's just a silly little drawing. And another one that loses itself a lot is Saw, which is so sad because I love Saw. But there's so many movies that just lose themselves in sequels. The new ones got lost in the sauce, just like Halloween 3. Exactly. Name a Sonic headcanon, you can see it. They're canon. Give me a character and maybe I can. But just in general, oh lord, I cannot think of anything. Sonic? Hmm. Hmm. Okay, let me think about it. Because also, I need to run some ads real quick. So I'm gonna take the time to go to the bathroom real quick and get a soda. So that nobody misses anything, so we can continue yapping. So I'm gonna run some ads over on Twitch real quick, and I'll be right back. Er, I've returned. I was clicking my mic a little too much, but I have returned. Ba-da-da-da. But I've returned. Okay. What is a Sonic headcanon that I have? Oh my gosh. I like the headcanon, in my opinion, that I feel like it is canon. That him and Jet are bitter exes. I hate Jet the Cog. But you're gonna tell me those are not, like, bitter exes? Holy shit. Jet still has pictures of him with Sonic just torn apart in his fucking room. Are we serious? Yeah, Jet the Cock. That's his name. At least in my head. Another one that lost and sells the sequels, Freddy Krueger. Dude, I need to actually watch the rest of those movies. Because I think the first one is so campy. It's so fun. And then I've seen some clips of the other ones and I'm like, what the fuck happened? Will say, I think they leaned into the campiness, no? I feel like I need to see them just for the campiness of them all. On Tate's Jet. Listen! I don't like him. I've never liked his stupid ass, okay? Sorry, I misheard. Jet the Cock. Or are you talking about Freddy Krueger? Because the campiness of it, like how ridiculous they became. I think it's more camp than like ridiculousness. But camp is ridiculous, you know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know. I like that. Let me open my soda. Yeah, I'm a certified Jet the hater, bro. I hate Jet. Jet the hater. Jet hater. I actually don't like him at all. That fucking birth that I hate. He's so ugly looking. I was talking about Jet? Well, Jet the Cock, yeah. Hate him. Do love his theme though. Storm and Wave are so fucking funny. Babylon Rogues. Evil Lab Bird. Exactly! Well, more like a bitter X type of bird, but he just pisses me off. I think of his voice in fucking... like in my head in Sonic Cross Worlds. Come on! Later, loser! Like, he just pisses me off. I heard something else to be real. I did say something else. I did not call him by his real name. So you're probably right with what you heard. It's rare for me to call him Jet the Hawk. Just putting that out there, it's rare. I don't know what voice you were doing, but you were gonna amazing. You would do an amazing Spinel, like from fucking Steven Universe. It's so funny. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a voice actor, like so bad. Um, so I can do a couple voices, but nowadays I kind of just do stupid voices. What's going on in my chat over here? Yes. Well, thank you. I do love Spinel. I need to rewatch that movie. I actually would love to keep up with Steven Universe. I haven't. I watched the movie and that was like where I left my Steven Universe like journey. But I would love to like watch Steven Universe Future because for one class we were watching a little bit of Future and I'm like, I like the direction it's taking. That's actually really fun. So maybe one day I'll actually rewatch it. Though I've been thinking about this and I feel like this could be kind of fun. I used to be a big Miraculous kid, okay? I loved Miraculous Ladybug, okay? I love Miraculous Ladybug. And I gave up on it a long time ago. And it's really sad because I would love to keep up to see what the fuck they're up to, especially since they changed the animation style. And I saw a video the other day, and by the other I mean literally last night, of like how ridiculous it's gotten with the story, and people are comparing it a little bit to Riverdale. And I feel like it would be so funny if we do like Miraculous Ladybug like Thursdays. Like we just rewatch the whole thing together. I feel like that could be kind of fun because I would love to make a video talking about how ridiculous it's gotten and like just like I rewatched all of Miraculous so you didn't have to type of video. So I feel like that could be kind of fun, no? Hi Fisherman, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. I lost track of Miraculous after season 3. I feel like that's what happened to me too. Uh oh, good luck T playing tank. But yeah, I feel like I lost track of Miraculous. I want to say season 4. But I loved Miraculous when I was a kid. So like I feel like it would be kind of fun to rewatch the whole thing from start and do like a I rewatched all of it so you didn't have to type of video. I know there's a lot of them, but I feel like the addition of season 6 definitely would make it a little bit more interesting, but it would take us a little bit of time because I feel like it would be fun to watch it here and put like live commentary of like what we watched. What do you think of Irish the Hedgehog? I I don't know anything about him, but if he's voiced by Jacksepticeye, I accept that. As a kid, oh, I thought you were a dinosaur. I am not a dinosaur, okay? I am old, but I'm not that old, okay? For example, my birth year does not start with 19, okay? I am not that old. Though my birthday is coming up relatively soon, which is terrifying to think about. I don't like that. But, because I hate my birthday, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, taxpayer! I can't. I cannot even fight it. But, I gotta be honest. I am no aunt, okay? I'm a grandpa. If you're gonna call me old, you call me the correct type of old. I am the grandpa. I have so many shirts and mugs that say world's best grandpa, okay? I am a proud grandpa because grandpa is a mind state, okay? No, I'm not even joking either, by the way. I have so much world's best grandpa shirt. I am a grandpa. I'm yelling at kids to get off my lawn. No, hungry. No. But I'm glad I sound like I could be from those. I did say it didn't start with 19, but by 3 months. I'm a good old 2000s baby. Boop, boop, boom. Oh, that was the joke. Okay. I don't dislike this. It's definitely not on model, which sucks, but I just wanted to draw me. Honestly, I could just like change this to be classic Amy. It looks a little bit more like classic Amy if I'm looking at it. But it's okay. I'll keep it. I haven't drawn classic Amy in so long. Don't worry, no worries. It's terrifying to think that I'm getting my driver's license this year. Well, good luck. Good luck. Ba-dum, ba-ba-bum, ba-bum. Yeah, there's our little Amy. Let's go ahead and color this. I'm gonna just move this to the side for now. One of the easiest ways that I found to color stuff when I don't want to fucking try. First things first, let me close all the edges. I think I already did, but if not, I'll just fix that. My beautiful, beautiful ice cream man. He just does it for me. Oh my gosh! Okay, for your baby. You're actually like an actual infant. That's crazy. That's crazy. Actually, why did I do that? I'll do it like this. Ha. That's what you get. Yeah, a little bit. Okay, what am I looking for? There we go. Oh, I thought I closed that, but apparently not. There we go. Let me go ahead. I like that I can make this a lot easier for myself, but I generally just like doing this. Like this messy. Ba-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-bum. Oh, I didn't notice this here. There we go. Wrong one. Uh, what tips would you give someone who is just starting out? Practice. Like, genuinely, I feel like when it comes to art, a lot of people think you need to have, like, a natural talent for it. But the truth is, it's all about practice. Like, you can never get good at something if you don't even try. You know what I mean? Just trying to first do what you see and maybe, like, try to draw. Just, like, drawing itself will make you do it better, if that makes any sense. Like, you just need to do it, and the more you do it, the better it'll turn out. Like, my first ever Amy drawing, oh my gosh. And that was like last year. That was a year ago. It was so ass. It was so ass. But a year in, and I feel like I can confidently draw Amy Rose. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's just practice and trial and error and continuing to do it. And I feel like that's the biggest advice ever, in my opinion. Because yes, I could give you tips on like what books to look at, what specifically to start drawing out. Which, like, for example, if you even if you want to draw stylized, I would say learn to draw realism first, because that has been such a drawback for me. I've only been able to like get better at anatomy in like my adult years, and that's such a setback. You should always know how to do actual proper anatomy before you try to stylize it. But the truth is, the biggest advice is just draw. Do it. Not the receding hairline. But yeah, that's like I think my biggest advice when it comes to art. Just do it. You just gotta practice. My first Amy drawing, oh my gosh, I'm thinking about that now. My first Sonic drawing, oh lord. They were so bad. But I feel like I've come far enough where I actually like what I do. Oh, my eye. My first Sonic drawing was Shadow in a sombrero. Wait, that's so cute. My first shadow drawing was him with me. I was hugging him. He's my son. And I recently redrew that. I think I have it here. I do like drawing Shadow. I'm not great at drawing Shadow, but I do like drawing him. Is it in my... I think it might just be in a file with other things. Oops, wrong thing. Yeah. Yeah. That's my son, Your Honor. That's my son. This is a redraw, though. The original one was very bad. I finished coloring, nice. And I actually don't want to put too much effort into this since this is just like a little thing. So I'm just gonna very quickly, hastily do the shadows. I want to combine certain views and ideologies and psychology with a creative innovation of art. Oh, that's so interesting. How are you gonna do that specifically? Because that sounds tough. We're gonna ignore that I'm using gray for this. It will make sense, I swear. Right now, I'm just gonna do this. How long streams? How long tonight's stream is gonna be? A little short. I have so much stuff to do. I actually will be ending the moment I finish this, and we're almost done. TBH, honest. So it won't go on for too long anymore. That's what being a responsible adult is like, sadly. And since stream is just like a side thing, I can't really dedicate too much to it at the moment, especially on finals. Oh my god. It would be an actual, like, pain. I have this auto action that I got recently. And I never really use it because I do like picking the colors myself. But I do have this where, with a click of a button, it colors my shadows. So that's what we're gonna do today. Look at this. Let's go with colorful. As simple as that. As simple as that. That's the thing, it's half comedic, half serious, like the famous. Oh, interesting! Wait, that sounds very interesting. Hopefully you get it, you're able to do it exactly how you want it to be. Yeah, look at how silly this is. She's so small. She looks a lot smaller than usual. They learn how strict Sega is when it comes to their art style. Dude, they're so strict. Like, this would be a no. Like, genuinely. And I know that. I just didn't want to put too much effort today. But the rules that they have is actually insane. From what I've heard, the biggest notes they get tend to be, what is it called? Um, they tend to be mostly Shadow, Rouge, and Sonic himself, which is crazy to think about. That Shadow goes above. Shadow, I think, from what I've heard, is the one they get the most notes on, and then it's Sonic, which is crazy. Sonic is the main characters. But that is our little Amy drawing for today. We can even put um watermark. Oh wait, I forgot one. I forgot a couple things actually. Let me do them real quick. Where's my? Is this my? Where the fuck did my liner go? Oh, there it is. We're gonna do something real quick. Oh, not what I wanted to do. I'm drawing things like Pablo Basog. Oh, okay. Yeah, I would just say start doing it. Even if you have to do it a couple times, it should be able to like, you should be able to get away with it, if that makes sense. Love your artwork. Thank you. Thank you, K4. I hope you also have a great day. Let's see. Gotta do the finishing touches that I forgot to do. Which is just color the line art and erase a couple of the colored parts. Because I forgot about that. And I almost forgot about this. Highlights. And of course, we have to do, yes, my little thing. But I also love to put this material over it and then get rid of the blue. And then it gives me like a little bit of like a texture. And there it is. That is our little Amy drawing. I think it's a little silly, a little cutesy. I like it. But sadly, today is a shorter stream, and that will have to be it for today. I would have loved to keep streaming, but I do have so much stuff to do. So, I will see you guys over on Thursday, where we're gonna be playing some Overwatch. Oh no, Diamond, you got here a little late. I'm so sorry. It is cute. Thank you. Cheerful adult boat. Listen. I think I like to believe I'm a cheerful person in some ways. But that will be it for today. And yeah, first though, we gotta say goodbye to YouTube, sadly. Everybody say goodbye to YouTube. Where is this? No. I clicked the wrong thing. Stop it. Oh my gosh, why is this being difficult with me? But yes, everybody say bye YouTube. Bye YouTube. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye bye. Always gotta say goodbye to YouTube first, you know? They're the ones that I have to stop first. But yes, I will see you guys on Thursday where we'll play some fucking Overwatch.